Hello everybody, welcome to part 3 of Compira Maru Chat in lockdown part 2. Joined this week by Charlie from Dasma Wine Company.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, that was a bit presumptuous, Charlie, because I didn't actually ask or welcome
No,
you onto
you
the show.
forced me into this room.
Yeah, that's true. Charlie has been working with Compira Maru for a couple of years. A graduate of the Alistair School of Wine,
The Academy.
the Academy, which is based on the principles of the 3 S's: skills, sympathy, and sleaze. And I may have gone a little bit hard on the sleaze with you, Charlie.
It was
Potentially.
tough right from the beginning.
That weird moment when I made you be my footstool naked for those couple of months.
You kind of, it's kind of distant memory, but you
Yeah.
never
That was
forget.
actually only a couple of weeks ago, but you've blocked it out. So Charlie, on here now to talk about your wine label,
Yeah.
Dasma Wine Company. Tell us about it in this first wine.
Vermentino, first one. They're beautiful known labels on these.
Oh yes, but they'll come up on the video.
You will see. Vermentino. You called me when I was at the other winery, mid press, and I was unsure whether I wanted to dive into this at all, and I essentially hung up on you. I think saying I was unsure, and I sent you a text message back, but I said I would call back.
Yeah.
And I sent you a text message back saying uninterested and no, really. And then you called me and you forced me upon saying I have to say yes.
Berated.
It was.
A beration.
It was. I'm thankful for it.
Yeah.
But it was worth it.
Is beration a word?
We'll have to check that one later in the Scrabble dictionary.
The first one's, correct me if I'm wrong, Vermentino from
Chalmers.
the Chalmers in Melbourne, yeah. He did this one really well. Single barrel, wasn't it?
Single barrel and some stainless steel.
Oh, yeah. Yep. That thing again. What was amazing with the Vermentino was with the batonnage you're doing quite regularly, every couple of days or so.
Every couple of days.
It's amazing how full it got.
Yeah, it was. Even the juice in the beginning was amazing.
Yeah, it was.
Uh,
But it was more. It was leaner, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like it was leaner. I didn't realise. Couldn't believe how much body you got out of it.
This I went through that pretty heavy Malo.
Yeah.
That we pushed as far as we could, really, and so it's about 13.5% alcohol.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of body.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, this is yummy. So you would have seen the label. What's it called again?
This is Walters. This is
Walters,
named after my mother's maiden name.
Yep. Awesome label as well.
Yeah, mum and dad feature a lot in my labels. Whether or not they really wanted that or not, I never really.
They're pretty happy about it though.
Yeah, there were tears. Whether it was tears of joy or tears of fear of their faces being on something, I don't know.
It was just pure frustration.
I know Dad just walked out of the obviously COVID.
He's a great walker though.
God, you should have seen the walk out of the room when I told him that he was on my wine label. Left the room.
Did he?
Yeah, he did. I don't know why. Still haven't broached that subject again.
We'll get to that at your some point.
I don't know what will ever happen.
Intervention or something. This one was super popular. Sold out in a jiffy. We had the Vermentino a little bit left, and there'll be a bit on the website.
Vermentino around.
Yeah. And then this one, you can tell us the retailers it's at. But what's this one?
The Field Blend. This is exclusively just the Whitland Celeste Vineyard, same as the Compira Maru boys use. Incredible vineyard, incredible fruit that have come out from this.
Yes.
We weren't sure what was going to happen being up in the King Valley, but there was some beautiful fruit. I think total we're only going to name a couple, but I think we got about 12, 13 varieties in this entire book.
Yep. Yeah, I'll attempt to put some of them up in the video.
I don't want to try and pronounce it.
No, I don't want to try and pronounce them, and I don't want to back my video skills in too much, but I reckon Yeah, there are a lot of Austrian Riesling analogues that Jim Hardy brought in the early 80s. So this is potentially one of the first wines made from those varieties in a long time.
Yeah.
Because that backblock at the Woodlands hasn't been worked in a while. We've been rehabilitating it over the last 4 years or so. And this was the first fruit that came off those wines.
Yeah, it was incredible.
For nearly 10 years probably, so it's awesome.
I think we were tasting through the vineyard at the time. We were so unsure what we were picking.
Yeah, it was amazing because there's some really early ripening varieties in there and some later ripening ones. So there's like really nice natural acid
Yeah,
in this.
it stuck around.
It's an interesting one as well. It sort of it got quite lifted, a little bit of volatility early, and then that just like settled back down. It might have been early phases of Malo, and then you stop that Malo and it just came together so beautifully. Fruit tingle.
It's been, I don't know, really surprised me. That wine. I don't know. Being out in trade with that has been really interesting.
It's so yummy.
It is yummy.
It's got the yum factor.
So easy.
Yeah. Super easy. Yeah, so where in Melbourne would you find
Old Palm Liquor.
Yeah.
Have some. Theodore's has still got some active wine. It's hard to know where they've still got some stock.
Digging in the Cellars?
Digging in the Cellars definitely has been
Digging
big
DITC.com.
big supporter. Big supporter.
.au potentially.
I think they're digging in the DITC.wine.
Oh, yes.
It's like that cool kind of.
Yeah, that's cool. Like,
I didn't even know you could choose that.
But
yeah, they
Samuel Pepe's. They got the
Samuel Pepe's have the field blend.
The field blend. Yeah, sick.
There's a fair bit. There's a bit around. So.
And there'll be some Vermentino on the website as well. Just the last little bit of that, and then sneak peek, Charles.
This is the first viewing it's ever had.
First viewing ever. So, if you don't mind, I'm going to introduce it.
Please go for it. I love that.
So this is the vineyard that we've been using in Kilmore, Quarry Ridge, for many years, and potentially the last vintage of it. And Charlie allocated a bin of that, and we do a heavier style where we do cold soak, wild ferment, maceration, and you get the really nice red berries and
spice.
violets, and with a nice like, underlying pepper. And we always say the pepper's that real sort of cheap white pepper you get at a highway motel bistro. You know, where you shake out of a shaker.
Yes, I do, isn't it?
Yeah, not like
it's like the black and gold. Kind of
the black and gold one, not like your bourgeois black pepper ground.
You wouldn't even want that.
No, you don't want that. No. But you did a different style, which is absolutely awesome. Tell us how you made this one. It's so yummy.
Went through a bit of a cab mac at the start.
Yeah, for a while, wasn't it?
Nearly a week, I think, just over a week.
Yeah.
It took a little bit to get going, but
and it was scary too. Because we're in the middle of vintage, and they can get a little bit out of control. The
I was shooting myself at one point.
Yeah, I think shooting yourself probably about the right time. You pushed it right to the edge, and it's all the better for it. And it's like unbelievable drinking it now, how much of the Jim Carter vineyard you can see in this. It's its own wine.
As light as it is, it's still got that bit of spice in there. And it's really juicy.
Mm-hmm.
It's really juicy wine.
It's actually
come a long way.
Yeah, it's really nice. I like the back palate. It's got that iodine tobacco finish. Quite a I don't know the word for it, but it's the mid palate's just so juicy, and then it finishes quite elegantly with this quite a dry finish. So it's quite light.
Being happy with how that's come out.
Yeah, you've done that really well. When will this one come out, do you think?
I'm looking about maybe September, November.
Not October though. You're skipping October.
I'm completely skipping October. It doesn't exist anymore to me.
Yeah, you're not a Rocktober guy. September or November.
No, I did forget that was a month though.
Yeah, no, It does get cast aside in the month. It's sort of a bit like May. Like
Yeah.
you don't nothing much happens in May. Is there? Yeah.
No, nothing. Apologies to all those born in May and October. But
Apologies. Yeah, big apologies.
I will skip over it.
Yeah, but I think people in May now are Aries. Like I was an Aries. I'm born in April, and now I think I'm Pisces now because there's that new star sign came out.
There's a new one.
Yeah, it's really hard to say. But yeah, I'm no longer Aries, so I'm not like Ram, leader of people, strong-willed.
Yeah, true. You
type
struggled,
character.
struggled there for a while.
Yeah, I'm a
anyway.
fish.
Yeah, that seems more like it.
Yeah, it's probably more of a point, isn't it?
Well, I'm a crab.
But you were
I
a
have,
crab.
I have the ability of being in water and on land. You're just stuck
It's
in that
true.
water now.
Yeah, it's true.
Gonna
But
pitch-
you
pitch
might
it.
not be a crab anymore. Anyway, thank you very much for jumping on. Who knows who'll be on the next episode? It might be Charlie again.
We could do it.
Yeah, might do a round two. But thanks for jumping on.
Bye.